I don't know what their car looks like. Somebody, oh no. Hello, everyone. Boom, baba, bang. How is everyone doing? I know I'm going to answer for you. You're doing fantastic. You got to be. You got to be. Why do I say that? Because unless you were under a rock yesterday. No, anyway, make sure, please, especially today, make sure, please. I want you to leave a comment, a positive comment of how you felt about what you liked about O Connect yesterday, because I know that people look at that, okay? People in the company, and I want them to know how everybody feels. It's an easy way to do that because we don't have a survey I can pop on the screen like O Connect. Anyway, I'm going to try to go through this and be coherent. Obviously, I'm not as organized as Red, but that's who I is. Anyway, thank you everybody for showing up. We already have 180 people. I will give some shout outs in a minute, but I would like to get started. You know, yesterday we witnessed the number one webinar platform in the world, bar none. Now they're going to tweak it and they're going to make it better, and they're going to scale it up, and they're going to add more bells and whistles. But I'm going to go over that. I'm going to go over the bells and whistles, how it can impact you. I really want to change things to talking to you. Doesn't matter what it does for others. It matters what it can do for you. And I really want you to just open your eyes and think about some of the stuff. First, let me try to cover yesterday. First thing is, yesterday I was Vanna White, a 400-pound Vanna White. Oh my gosh. Because sometimes you see me on the screen, but I'm doing stuff behind the screen. Then I'm coming back trying to catch people because they're done talking and move people. It's not easy. No, 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 no. But thank you for all the help. Julie was helping me behind the scenes without a doubt. But it was fun. I mean, I didn't mind flipping the letters over for Ash as Vanna would do. But anyway, I did the best I could. Yesterday, let's start off. The Burj Khalifa, absolutely my favorite, and I love them all. Don't kid yourself. I don't watch the Burj Khalifa light show on my laptop. I put it on my 60-inch TV because it's amazing. Okay, and I was hoping, like Red, I hope it's about O Connect. But we don't know. I mean, I had a feeling it would be, but I don't know. And boom, if it wasn't, and how they broke down how it's going to, not just it being a webinar platform or a conference platform, but everything that's in it. And I can't explain this enough. Even if you don't know, and you've never used that type of thing, or you're not thinking about what it could do, maybe you got a couple groups you want to get together. I'm telling you, with all the bells and whistles that it has, it will take anything that you're doing and put it on steroids, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Okay, I'm going to get into that, but I mean, when they're putting the whiteboard up and then they put the call to action, let me tell you what I how I s- how what it how I see it. Okay, call to action all my life online, or when I was building any business or trying to. And yeah, I got where I could market on. That's fine, but communication's the biggest deal. It is the biggest deal. So we set up 80 autoresponders. Dan Street wrote them all. Mike did all the videos. I helped out whatever I do. Now, 6-7% of the people open it. So that cuts you down, way down, that people are even seeing it. Then, if somebody sees the 5th autoresponder, didn't see 2, 3, or 4, or 5, it's hard to put the story together, right? So every autoresponder we did, we filled in what has been said, along with what's going on now. It's long, it's hard to do, and time consuming and costs money. With Onpassive, just Connect. I'm not talking about any other product. When you got people captivated, you got them in a webinar, and you can say to them, listen, I wrote something up, or I have a PDF. Click, bang, boom, you download it. Yesterday, put up a PDF. I clicked it and downloaded it in 10 seconds. I don't lie. 10 seconds, boom, I had it. That's money. And I'm not a big money hound. I'm just telling you, that's money. Let me tell you something else. You're in there. And this happens to a lot of people. It happened to you if you marketed at all. If you're an MLM at all. Some of your potential customers for whatever it is you were selling, lotion, potion, I don't care what it was, cruises, whatever. When you have them together, the instinct of everyone is to go to leader of the pack. It's just the way it is. With Onpassive, all of you, I'm going to say it, are the leader of your pack. There's not a big Marty there. There's not somebody that, that you think or something. You're something. And you put a call to action. It's over your head. If you would like this, to go here or learn more, click this button. You can put what you want next to it. Serious inquiries only. Only people that are interested in changing their life or whatever. Click, 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 click. Instantly, they go. Call to action is money. Now remember, all this is value to the customer. I'm a customer. I'm about to become a customer. Yes, I'm a founder, but I'm about to become a customer. I'm going to be a reseller. No doubt about it. As soon as I see the button, I'm a reseller customer. And when you look at it from the eyes of a customer or built, listen, here's what happened. Ash looked at this system here, which I don't know how he did that, but he had the vision in here, his mind's eye. And how did he do it? Every app, everything he made or was involved with, he took a mental picture of everything that he says, man, I wish it wasn't that way. And what if you could do this while you're here? That's the mind of a visionary. And I remember going with Mike, Dan, and Mike and Dan, and we would get into stuff and we'd be involved. And I remember going through with them and going, man, this is nice, but how do we get them from, how do we get people moved from this area to this area to this area? When we can't get people won't respond right here, and I can't answer them at 3 o'clock in the morning. What happens if they come on at 3 and they're looking at this? How do I let them be engaged as if it's fresh, like I'm there? And once again, Mr. Mufareh and the magic team, the magic team that he's created, has made it about individuals. You are the star, and you talk to people like they're the only one you're focused on, even if you're talking to 10,000 people. Do you see the power in that? That's Onpassive. And listen, we're only talking about OConnect. We don't know all the stuff behind the green curtain. We have no idea. We know there's the wizards there and all these magical people behind the scenes. But when you pull out the free products, the ones we know about, and they're giving that away, and then they bring out this beast called OConnect, and what it does, what we know that it does. Let me tell you something. All of that is now. And remember something. Onpassive isn't about just 40 to 70, 80-year-olds. There's young people that are going to be looking at Onpassive. How do you know? It was designed for their eyes and their ears. It's quick. It says a story in a very short amount of time and gives them what they want now. Because that's the generation growing up now. It is. And you could tell they're not making 20, 30-minute videos. In fact, most of their videos are 30 seconds or under. And they say the same thing that a video 3 years ago would say in 12 minutes or 15 minutes or a 3 or 4 hour webinar. Mind blowing, guys. Mind blowing. It's money. And I want people to write in the comments, please, today, the part that you loved about OConnect. It's very important. Anyway, they picked up 3,600 YouTube subscribers from yesterday's Burj Khalifa and the video after it. Okay, now I'm going to move on. The video that talked about OConnect, and it showed the functions of it. One of my favorite. One of my favorite. Yes, I took it and added stuff to it, changed the sound, put something in the front, put something in the back, because I wanted to add something to it and put a little bit of Marty into it. Is it better than what it was? No, it's just different. And I went out and I've been looking at all the top 10 video conference tools or platforms. In my opinion, as a wise young man said, we gave the broom to Zoom. And in fact, it's written here. I have it on the thumbnail. And I believe we did. In fact, I think we gave the broom to everybody. And somebody said, what about the competition? I said, I believe the competition has a place. I think they always will have a place. I'm not going to be that arrogant. It's called second place, but they have a place. And I believe they're going to be doing catch up. They're going to be repairing. Because this was designed from heart, from the bottom, from the ground, from the dirt, to this epic thing we saw yesterday, built with heart, built with vision to give value to everybody on the planet. Also, one of the big things, to solve a problem or give people solutions to a problem. People say, I don't have a problem. When you see Onpassive and you see OConnect and you start seeing the stuff and what it really can offer, only then do you have 20/20 vision and you see the problems you're having, things that are slowing you down. When you have a company that's going to drive targeted traffic, which 99% of the people, maybe 99.5, don't know how to do. And I know some of you out there, "Well, I can." No, no, you probably can't. Yeah, you can buy solo ads, and there is a very small percentage that can drive targeted traffic. I did it. Took me years. Took me hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars. I had to build this monkey system because I didn't have money. It was strings, it was tapes, it was unbelievable amount of apps so I could bridge things. Then you have to do it so people don't realize they're going over this rickety bridge. Yeah, it worked, but it was mucho amount of time. Then what happens when you're all done and you bring in a few hundred people, 1,000, 5,000? You think, "Oh, I made it. I'm alive. It's over." Now you got to go back and figure out how can the people do what you just did. You say, "Well, what do you care about that?" Well, if you don't help people get where you're at, you're done. You're constantly working like a mule, and you got to work more than a mule to even build it faster because now you got to learn how to bring people in faster and they quit. Somebody told me, "Well, I used to bring in like 10 people a day. 10 people a day, you drowned. You're dead. You just die a little slower than the guy that only brought 9 in a day." Because if people can't do what you do, you're done in MLM. The really, really so-called great marketers out there, they can bring people in faster than they quit. And they brand their names so much that even if what they're doing dies out because of who they are, when they move to something else, a lot of people go with them and they do it all over again. Why? That's insanity. But that's what we do. That's what they did. That's what's being done daily. In in Onpassive, that's over. Everybody says, "I want to do a YouTube channel." I spend 6 hours a day doing YouTube. Minimum. 6 hours a day. Minimum. 2 to 3 videos a day. I have a lot of people saying, "I want to do YouTube." And I go, "Do you really?" All I gotta do is put a video in. Really? Do that. Now go to Onpassive. Do a live. Bridge it from OConnect into your YouTube channel. I don't care if 10 people show up. If 5 of them come in because you've invited them to your club, an Onet, those 5 are a subscriber for life. Do that every day. And you know what really happens? The 5 that actually came in and joined your club, I'm giving an example, they're sharing it with their friends and family eventually. The club doesn't pay you. But when you're in a dashboard, single sign on, and everything you could possibly want is at your fingertips, they're going to buy. I don't know who that is, but I'm not answering it either. It's not stopping. There it goes. Somebody's calling me. I don't know who it is. I hate when that happens. I lost consciousness, but that's okay. I'll find it. Anyway, so there's that. That's what I'm saying. So when because of I'm passive, M. Kiley is an expert. Raphael Saint Germain right now wasn't me. Rob said uh, is an expert. And I said this the other day, I'm going to say it again. Onpassive is a Rolls Royce Phantom. Now you can get in and drive it like a Volkswagen Beetle, or you could drive it like it is. You could drive it for what it is. It's up to you. Another thing I want to tell you about O Connect. No, I mean, well, O Connect and Onpassive in general. What we want is to have the best, and we're going to have the best. We saw it yesterday, and that's not even as good as it's going to be. In my opinion, it's better than any other company already. What we need to do when we can, upgrade, upgrade your stuff, upgrade your computer, upgrade your laptop, upgrade. Why? Because the technology of Onpassive, you can't see its full potential unless the device you have is state of the art. It's okay because everybody, even their regular computer, they're going to see it's better than anything out there. But there's that extra. So when you can, upgrade your device. I'm fortunate enough I have a laptop, it's a gaming computer. And what I saw yesterday, well, I've been seeing it, but yesterday was epic. It's the only word I could come up with. It was epic. I got a tickle in my throat. I think I got allergies. One of the things that blew me away, besides the Burj Khalifa, probably top on the list, is the company. They're gonna come out and have a more official thing on this, but the company through O Blessed, which really isn't out there yet, donated a lot to Syria and Turkey for the devastating earthquake. And that's why this company is leaps ahead of everybody else. It wasn't a company that is established already. They've been around for years and years. They make multi-billions of dollars. It was a company that leads, that shows beforehand. And to do that, that's a big deal. That meant a lot to me, even though it didn't obviously come out of my pocket, but it came out of the company that I am proud to be part of. And I'll tell you what, not a big TV watcher anymore, but when you see some of the scenes I've seen, and to know that we helped, or the company we belong to helped, it was uh, it was very emotional for me and a lot of people I know. And that's only a little bit of what we do. It goes on all the time. Behind the scenes, it goes on all the time. Another thing about the video that they played after the Burj Khalifa was the story of O Connect and all the features that it has. And the features that it has, every one of them is going to enhance everything you do. I don't care if you're a crafts person like my wife, if you're teaching English, I don't care. Listen, we're not even talking right now about Academy, but the features in O Connect have all the training, all the now stuff that people need. Survey. Can you imagine you're doing a webinar with 5 to 50,000 people, I don't care, and you want the pulse of what's going on? Raise your hand. That doesn't work. Give me no. You send out a survey now. Now, what do you think about this? What part of this did you like the most? It's anonymous. So what happens is people can tell what they really feel. People worry sometimes. "Ah, I'm worried about." No, you get to say yes. Number one, number two, number three, number four, or A, B, C, D. Boom, results, you can post them. Guys, are you kidding me? A now survey? Do you know what a now survey is? It's money. I'm going to tell you something else. Look at this. So you're on the webinar and you're explaining stuff. Let's say I'm explaining something. The biggest problem I have sometimes, and I know it because I catch myself or somebody will say it to me, I'm saying stuff like everybody knows what I mean. And of course, people aren't going to go, sorry, I have no clue what you just said. You could go back, you can make a drawing. Somebody could say, how many of you understood what I just said in a survey? And they got 10% doesn't. So you put a picture up and you draw on it. This part here is what you don't understand. Yeah, that's it. Okay. What I mean is blank, 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 and write it and have somebody there that didn't understand point to something and say, what about that? Well, that goes with that if you do this and this and this. What does that mean? That means money. That means you told them, one person, you think, it's 2-1, but it answered the question of 10,000. In how much time? Instantly. That's money. That's money. I don't mean money just greenbacks. I mean money good. That's it. That's Onpassive. It just is amazing. And I don't care what you're doing. I'm tired. People say, yeah, but I don't do business. I'm only interested in this. You're the only one. You could build a group of people that are with you. They love what you do. You love what they do. You've got so much in common. You got your own club and you're building a business because of that alone. So, well, how could you do that? You know how many groups there are in Facebook? I had 80, probably. So think about all the groups and what they're about. Some of them have thousands of people in them. Those thousands of people really mean nothing because they come and go and blah, 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 blah. Give 1,000 people in a club. They're linked to you for life. I don't care if they buy something today, Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, or 2027, 2028. It doesn't matter. You're building a business with a passion of something you love. Please think about all this. This is what the reason I'm talking about this. This is the phase we're entering. And like I said, you don't have to do anything I'm saying because I'm not giving you anything hard to do. It's not pressure to tell you to go out and build a business with something you love using Onpassive. If that strains you, then something's wrong because that's not what I don't see how it could. Oh my gosh, I'm getting ready to sneeze. Uh, and Ash was right yesterday. They brought up that the team is full of heart, and you could see it. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Most people would love to work for Ash, but I guarantee it's not easy. But they love it so much, it doesn't matter. They don't work 9 to 5. That's a business. That's a business. At 5 o'clock Friday, in a regular business, if O Connect is ready or it's not ready, Don, can you get me a drink of something? Anyway, um, They go home, or you have to do a mandatory overtime. Now, when you do that, is somebody's hard in it? No, they're doing it because they have to. Thank you so much. Um, by the way, that's zero, zero. It's got electrolytes, but no sugar. I'm doing that for Chris. But in Onpassive, how many times have we been on a webinar and asked says, okay, guys, ladies, thank you for everything you've done. You can go home. And they just sit there. That's not a company. It's not a company. We're not in a typical company, thank God. It's one big family. The good, the bad, the ugly, we're one big family. You know what that is? That's money. That's money. You gotta say it. As the unicorn would say, you gotta say it. Because if you say it, you can believe it, right? You know it. It's fact. That's why we love Unpassive, even if we don't know it. That is why. It's one of the big reasons. Okay. The ability to, I'm sorry I'm all over, but that's just who I am. The ability to download a file live. You go to a webinar. I don't care what your love, what your passion is, what your love is, and you're doing a craft show. And Dawn says to the women out there or the men, I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna go sexist. It's not me. Anyway, and she's building something or putting something together, and she made a PDF that shows step by step. And she said, if you're having trouble with this, click on that PDF. You can get it. When do they get it? Now. What is now? It's freaking money. That's what it is. Or a whiteboard again, you could draw and say, no, I don't even care if you're a good drawer. You know what they mean. Guys. So you got the polls. You can have the poll to ask a question. They answer it. It's live. What is that? We know what it is. Virtual background. Beautiful. Changing all the time. Themes. Let me tell you about themes. Themes work inside. Lights, different colors, happiness, open, free. It plays a part in what you do, how you do it, and how you react. The background music, real light. There's music that you can listen to that makes you, and listen, I don't give a rat's behind if you believe this, you don't believe it. There's scientific studies on a lot of this stuff. It's facts. We don't have to like it. Somebody can say, I don't believe that. I don't care if you believe it. I don't believe in oxygen. Okay, why? Well, I can't see it. Well, close your nose and mouth for about 7 minutes. Because I guarantee one thing, your life believes it. Um, Timer. Call to action given a limitation. Well, what's that matter? It matters. It matters. Some people are fickle. They know they want it. There's 9 out of 10 chance they want it. Originally, it's 10. Then it starts working its way down because you got a good guy and a bad guy, and the good guy's saying get it, and the bad guy's saying I don't know. If you wait long enough, this idiot wins. Timer makes you make the decision. And some of it's not like you're trying to trap people, but you're making them make the decision that they would have made anyway. And with Unpassive, nobody's being trapped. You get in, you don't like it, leave. They're so confident of what they have, they know you're not going to leave. What company says, hey, we're going to give this stuff away? I'm going to say it again. You could build a freaking empire. My opinion, I'm not paid by Unpassive. I don't say crap if I don't believe it. You could build an empire. I believe this 100%, giving the free stuff away. Because once they come in and there's that little chain, that little link that hooks them to you for life, I don't care where you go, what you do, 5 years down the road, 10 years down, they're still linked to you. And that one guy or that one woman that you brought in, she's a housewife, he's a single father, single mother, I don't care. No internet skills could be a link to somebody or a company that bring in thousands. So, well, teleprompter comes up and it reads while you're. Oh, I would freaking have a horrible time with that. I probably couldn't even read my own stuff. Well, it would be a nightmare. But that is a great tool. That is a great tool. Unbelievable. Calculator. They put the calculator up yesterday. Boom. We could all see it. And he can add the numbers, and you're going, wow, that's amazing. You know what else you could do? You could move it all over the screen. How do I know? First thing I did. While Ash was typing on it, I'm moving it all over. You can move it anywhere you want. Reactions. Nonverbal feedback reactions. I thought it was great. Somebody gives a really profound speech or response, like the voice, Robin, Red Redford, somebody, right? And there's clapping, cheering. Come on. It's good for you. It's good for the person that heard it. Listen, what makes the world go round is friendship, caring for one another. And yes, I am my brother's keeper. I want to be around people that feel the same way. A lot of people look, oh, what do I care about him? It's not me. I don't need to be around people like that. And Onpassive isn't built that way. The call to action, I covered it already, but I cannot tell you the value of call to action. Even if you don't know now, I've lost a lot not having the call to action. Now, have I had it on the website? Always. Do I have it live? Never. Never. If this sounds good to you and you understand what I'm saying, click this link, click this button above my head. Run it for 3 minutes. You know what you could put up there before you put that button up? You put a button up and say, listen, I've just, we're finishing this webinar. I went over a lot of stuff and maybe it was too fast. And if it is, I apologize. But if you want to learn more and you're not quite 100% sure everything that I said, if you click that button above, it'll take you to a private club where I can break it down more for you and you can understand what I mean. What does that mean? You know what it means. It means money. But for all of you that do get it and you really understand, click the button above and join me. Because I'm sure there's thousands of people out there that would love to give away free stuff to change their life. And by the way, as said, I could hand this coding to any company in the world, and it typically would take them 5 years with probably 10 times the amount of people. And he said something like he said with value, and he said people will you will draw people that you're like. People will follow you because they want to. True, 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 true. And then one other thing he said from day one, it's better to have things done organically. I agree 100%. Not just because he said it and I trust what he says. I've seen it. It's more relevant in Onpassive than anything I've ever seen because it works. It works because that's the way it's supposed to be. And what does organic mean? What does it mean if you do it right? It means money. It does. It's the right thing. It is what it is. And you think about the journey of O Connect when it was Connect Me, and they went through all the stuff, and I'm thinking about all the stuff that we debuted, and it was never good enough. Thank God above, never was it good enough for Mr. Mufareh. Now, did he tell you, hey guys, we just did this that we showed you 6 months later and say, oh, by the way, that's we threw that in the trash. We started from scratch. No, we didn't tell. Thank God. People say, I want to know everything that's going on. No, you don't. You want to know what we saw yesterday. Why? I'm going to bore you. That's money, what we saw yesterday. The team's dynamic, working on the spot live. While yesterday we're in the webinar and I was a 400-pound Vanna White, I know, I look good. That's when we put a dress on, but I said, look, I have my limits, Mr. Mufareh. I'm just kidding. Anyway, oh, my nose is running. You think I do coke or something? Um, no. But anyway, the team being dynamic. When you see Ash looking down, yeah, he's texting with the staff, but he's also writing notes. I want this improved. I want this done. I want that. And you're looking, oh, everything's perfect. Not in the eyes of a perfectionist and a visionary. And people think, yeah, but can't we just what? Bite me. I don't like to use that word, but if you ever say, well, why not? What happens if we didn't get where we are now and we launched something a year? Come on. Because then would we be better? No. Who wants to be the same? And once again, I'm going to tell you, everybody said, what about the competition? There is room for everyone. There's a place. It's called second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. We're going to be first. And the other thing that he did, which I thought was great, is a tribute to Mr. Muhammad Kamal. Now, here's a guy, I don't know him real well. I met him in a webinar. Man, it might have been 2 years ago now. I'm not even sure. They went on, Acid, come on. I went on, and I was on passive to my bone marrow. So in my mind, everything I'm passive, I'm passive. I just, and of course, I got on Mr. Kamal. It didn't take me long to go, there's a diamond. What an idiot, not knowing what really happened. In fact, I wrote Ash or text him, I believe right after he probably remembers. Well, this guy's amazing. Ash goes, I know. I always do that about people. If I say I don't put I don't put people down, but if I see somebody that they they're always there, they're furniture like most of you. That's why I say something. I do. You can ask them. Uh, but anyway, that's when I got on and ask him something in Arabic or whatever. Ask Marty when was he married. Of course, I got it wrong, and 2 foot away from me is my wife. And she yells out in front of 7,000 people, "You idiot! It wasn't that date. It was this." I went, oh. Of course, they got a laugh over that, and I look like an idiot. But anyway, there was a tribute to Mr. Kamal, and I'm going to tell you something. And I said this I've been saying this for a week. People talk, oh, on Passive Nation, Marty, Mike, and Dan. The biggest thing about Marty, Mike, and Dan was trust. You know how hard it is to find somebody that you trust. Forget online's even worse, but to find somebody you trust in life. Yeah, I grew up with a lot of people. I don't even see them anymore. But there's only a handful that you would trust with your credit card, the keys to your house, the keys to the Onpassive kingdom. Mr. Muhammad Kamal's that man. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. And thank God Ash found him and this happened because a lot of things happened because you got the vision of Ash and two hearts met. What did he say? You'll draw who you're like. And Mr. Muhammad Kamal's like Ash, and Ash is like Mr. Kamal. It's fact. It wasn't like the guy was lived in the street. He was a nuclear engineer. Listen, you got to be a sharp cookie to become a nuclear engineer. Trust me. And he had a good career. He could go anywhere in the world, and he left that to go with Ash before. Why? Because he knows. He knows what's up. He sees it. He saw the vision. He saw a man that always says do or die. He means it. He's not kidding. Anyway, so I say the same thing, Mr. Kamal. You're an amazing person. So glad that you came on board and teamed up with Ash because he needed it. This is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and yeah, he believes you. He trusts you with everything. I don't know how many millions and tens of millions went through your word into Dubai because of trust. It's a big deal. And I appreciate it, sir. I appreciate you and everything that you've built there. I think I really appreciate you have Ash's back because for me, Ash is like a brother. No joke. I don't just say that. It's not because he's CEO. I mean, I love the man. And thank you and thank everybody there. The staff. Dr. Soha, amazing woman. Absolutely amazing. She's the real deal. And everybody behind the scenes. The mad scientist Mohammed Nizal. I love people like that. You set somebody free like that, and they do nothing but magic. The guy's a wizard. And Ash has got a whole team of wizards with magical wands. Anyway, and then other people gave some feedback. It was beautiful. All this is in the notes. Thank you very much to everybody that took notes. Janet Butler, Queen. Daryl Cook, the educating man. Absolutely fantastic notes that you took. I could keep going, but I've almost been an hour. I haven't even looked at YouTube. I don't even know if I'm still on there. I'm looking at another screen. Let me go see. Oh my God. Yeah. Wow. I got to go back. Sorry, guys. Well, I got super stickers too and didn't say a word. I look ignorant. Santana Zemanak. Thank you for the super sticker. Happy Sunday to you too. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Wow, choking to death. Anyway, let me see. We have 263 people here. That's pretty freaking awesome, actually. Top chat. Let me go to live chat. Live chat. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. You all have what I just said. It's not just for me. And I really want to do is I don't believe I can motivate. I can inspire. I can guide. And if I could do that, and I could teach if people think I can, if I can help out, that's what I want to do. So that's what I try to do. I went back as far as this will go. So if I missed anybody that gave a super sticker, thank you very much. If I see it, I'll give a scream out. I hope people gave their feedback here. Let me say some shout outs. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I love what's going on. I just want everybody to really grab this thing and suck it up. Suck it in. You have a Rolls Royce Phantom in your hands. You have the keys to whatever you want to do. Rob Gorman, half of the Rob Lynn Show. Thank you for being here. They have a show every night, guys. They've done it for almost 200 days. Roy Calvin, what's up, Marty? As I've told you previously, I am limited to tech knowledge, but I have been impressed with all I've learned over the years and especially yesterday. Well, Roy, as long as you know, that's all you need, buddy. Gifty's in the house. Hello, Gifty. Glad you could be here. Casey Zebenbergen, thank you. Patricia Parent, great job yesterday, as always. Zarika, hello, Zarika. Thank you for being here. I love that name. I saw you in a couple chats. Beautiful. Thank you again for being here. Armand is in the house. How you doing, buddy? You're a funny guy. I love the guy. He's a wonderful human being. Garab Ben Japel. I'm sorry and hello. I know I didn't say that right. Karina Lance, hello. Thank you for being here. Akim Cassius, Ta, thank you. Mr. Mufareh said the nicest thing about Muhammad Kamal. Yes, it was beautiful. Couldn't have been said any better. And I'm glad it was said. And I'm glad it was said in front of everybody on O Connect. It was magical, just like everything else. Gemma's in the house. Hello, Gemma. Thank you for being here. Santana Zemnak, welcome. Thank you for being here. Sorry, guys. What do we have? We have Bimal Das, welcome. Canoe McCullough. I think I chased my wife out because I'm going crazy. Hello, Willow. Oh, Willow's here somewhere. Beautiful. Patricia Green, thank you so much for being here. Robert the Tantulo is in the house. Juanita Ali, hello. Glad you could make it. David Rolowski, thank you. I used his image today. I'm not sure where he got it, but it's pretty funny. Yesterday, the wisest young man we know said, Onpassive gave the broom to Zoom. It was so funny. Anyway, Chris M. DeGrazzi, welcome. Lister's in the house. Hello, Lister. Thank you for always being here. Daniel Amel Fitier, Gemma Ramicki, you're right here with your sister. Good for you. Tarek Barman, the Borden Fisherman, Dave Angelic. Lori Lund, hello. Lynn Nakamoto from you know where, the Rob Lynn Show. Thank you for being here. Ivy Mix. Wow, he named everybody's name almost. Steve Noel, how you doing, buddy? Glad you can make it. You're always here. I appreciate it more than you can imagine. Really. I'm trying to move down, not say the same names. Summon Roy, hello. Melvin Capote. Capote, I think. Resound the phone audio clips and call to action. Mr. Mufareh team. Stacking the cool. They are stacking the cool like nobody stacks cool. Okay. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Bruce Gerstein, the man. You're still here, Marty. Yeah, I'm still here. I didn't give up my day job to be Vanna yesterday. Dude, that's a hard job, guys. Even though I'm there, I'm also not there trying to get people to come in, trying to, oh, thank God Julie Wynn helped me out. But it was fun. I actually started to have fun. My problem is when I have fun, I get crazy, and I got to be careful. Ivy Mix, how you doing? Mahendra Yadav. Dave Angelica said hello. Uh-oh, just jumped down. I hate when it does that because I can't tell where I left off. Let me go to there. No. That looks right. Marina Toth, welcome. Happy Sunday, everybody, by the way. Keith Morris, what's up? Charity Manigault, love the name. She knows that. M. Colley, my man, Eric Kessler's always here. Curtis Strickland, hello, Curtis. I finally got on my phone. Jerry Nix, the man. Super glad you're here. Sean, my brother Cyrus is in the house. Much love to you too, buddy. Patricia Sawyer, hello. Kevin Liu, how you doing, Kevin? From Canada. A lot of people from Canada saw the vision. I'm blown away, really. Pam Turner, great job yesterday. You and Mountain Man did a good job. Fantastic job. Canoe McCullough, welcome. Willow, the one and only Willow, is in the house. Love it when I see her here. Makes my day. Really happened. That's a pretty neat name. How could you have a bad day with that name? Mino or Mino Miller. It's not Mino, it's Mino. Hello, Mino. Thank you for the recap. I tried, Mino. I try my best. Diane, babyface, Lennon is in the house. She always writes me notes when something bad's happening, and I don't see it. I'll look over. So, Diane wrote, I've either got my sound off or something crazy happened. Don Parker, my friend, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad you're here. He's been around forever. John, the amazing John Barilla, the actor, the speaker, the one and only. Great job yesterday, John. And by the way, yeah, when we did see you, it was very clear. And your voice was clear, by the way. Yeah, very, very good. True World. Robert Oakes. Hello, buddy. I'm trying to get down. Get down. Jump down again. I don't know why. We ain't seen nothing yet, guys. Wait for the next week, next one, and then one after that. I think we'll be flying high by the middle of March, end of March. You know what I mean by that. Holly Bugs, how you doing? I love that. Amy, not February, January. Hello. Glad you can make it. Craig Hill, hello. All right, I'm getting down to the end. Good for me. Collins, fantastic job. I knew you would. I feel like a proud papa when you guys come on because I go, look at that. Because you're excited as you're as excited as I am. No, I didn't sleep very well. You know that. I went in there and laid down at 12. I didn't fall asleep till 4 in the morning or 3:30 or some crazy thing. Um, Ty Young, what's up? Walter, who? Gosh, I hate when this jumps down like that. It really irks me. Robert McGeehee, welcome. Roy Davies, hello. I think I did it. Daniel, aloha, Marty and brand ambassadors. Martin Paris, great name, Martin. You know what's up. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I want to thank you so much for being with me for, oh my gosh, 1 hour, guys. I overstayed my welcome. Just was excited. I'm good now. I'm good. This is what happens when I'm overloaded with unbelievable. That's money, though. Anyway, I'll see y'all. Love you all. Absorb what you have. By the way, whatever dreams you had, your bucket list, throw it away. As of yesterday, you gotta update it. Anyway, I'll see y'all. God bless.